Good morning, guys.
Hey friends.
So we're leaving Mount Ralph Provincial Park this morning and officially heading into the Canadian Rocky Mountain National Parks.
Woo! So we're to the town of Jasper first, but on the way there we have to buy our National Parks Pass. We're gonna buy an annual one because we're going from Jasper, and then we're gonna take some time going down the Icefield Parkway and then spend some nights in Banff as well. So there's gonna be a whole lot of Rocky Mountain traveling, whole lot of camping, and we're looking forward to seeing the national parks out here.
Yeah, let's go.
Woo! Okay, for sure, thanks. You too, take care. All right, we got our parks pass, we got some pamphlets, we're ready to do the national parks.
All right, and we've made it to Jasper Town.
Woohoo!
We decided to stop here before checking in because, like, what's the point of checking in and then packing up and leaving again later?
Yep.
So we're gonna go out and about today and do the stuff that we want to do when the weather's nice. We're gonna, like, do a little bit of window shopping, maybe some real shopping, who knows, and see what else the little town of Jasper has to offer.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of gift shops, cute spots. I want to find a sweatshirt or sweater maybe because it's going to be getting a little cooler here. And also there's a whole lot of cool buildings to check out as well. Even if you don't shop, they have historic cobblestone buildings and a whole lot of like Rocky Mountain little wood looking building vibes. So
Yeah,
let's explore town.
let's go. Okay, well, town's pretty cool, but it's starting to rain. We saw in the weather forecast that there was like a thunderstorm warning, so where are you going?
Oh, those pedal bikers, so I figured I'd try and swerve.
Anyways, we're gonna head back to the RV, and I think we're just gonna go check into our campsite now. We did have a walk plan, but if it's gonna start thunderstorming, I don't think that's the best idea.
Yeah, it's hard to say what to expect. I mean, we want to do exploring Jasper a bit more. We did a pretty good job of it last year, but tomorrow they said it's going to be like 13 and 5 for high and low with thunderstorms. Oh, we got dark real quick. There we are. So that could be a little interesting, but check into the campsite. It's the Whistler Campground in Jasper, which was closed last year when we were here. They've done a whole bunch of renovations and remodeling, so we're looking forward to seeing that and seeing what that campground's like, at least, because Wapiti Campground we stayed at last year, we had a nice riverside spot and it was nice, so let's see what we have in store here at least.
Yeah, it's been closed for 2 years, I think, and they've been doing a whole bunch of renovations, and we saw some like sneak peek pictures of it, so I'll go and see what it's really like.
Yeah. We've just pulled into the Whistler Campground here. Like we mentioned, it's all been recently redone, so nicely paved, pretty good layout. But for the first time we've ever seen this, we have to pull into a big area of parking and then go register and check in inside. You gotta get out of your vehicle. You can't just pull through a regular check-in booth like all the other places do, so that's a little stranger. So I'm gonna go do that quickly here. Fingers crossed it's a quick process at least, and then we'll go from there.
you there.
Alright, so we've got to our campsite here. We're in 47I. There's a whole bunch of campsites here, and like I don't even know how many.
Thousands.
No.
Maybe like 500.
Yeah, like, I don't know, 300, 400, 500, something like that. It's a huge campground.
Yeah, it's a little different how they do it. Instead of having it based on numbers, say you were like A30, kind of like how it was at Wapiti last year for us, here the campsites count up to 50 or something like that, and then they go alphabetically inside those. So we're I-47, or I guess 47I.
Yeah, so what he means is like there's separate loops of different campsites, so each loop has a different number, and then you're assigned a letter for your campsite.
Yeah. And our site has electrical hookups, it's really close to the showers, and it's pretty close to one of the few firewood spots, because firewood is included in your camping, so you can take advantage of it here. No fire bans even for us, which is a change now that we're actually in Alberta here, so we're going to take advantage of that tonight as well. We don't have any sewer or water hookups or anything, but with that being said, when we pulled in, they had 4 rows of sandy dump spots, and they were all empty, so I mean, our water lasts us, I don't know, 4 or 5 days at least, especially when we're using the shower houses and stuff like that anyways. So we find if you pay a little less for electric, you're in a bit more of a private spot. This loop here we picked is really private in the trees, and then we'll just go and use the sandy dump if we need to. So
yeah, I was gonna say, as you saw when we were coming in, a lot of the campsites, those were all like the pull-through full hookup sites. They were wide open. I guess part of the renovations that they did was removing all of the dead pine trees that were from all the pine beetles and stuff. So they did warn us about that and say that, you know, it is a lot more open than it was before, but luckily I was able to go on Google Maps and go on satellite view and kind of get a sneak peek on which areas had more trees still left. And so yeah, we picked this campsite here, and I'm really glad that we did.
Yeah, and then we had a little bit of rain, but the sun is out and shining, so we're now going to go a little bit of a tour here, I think. Check out the campground, maybe grab some firewood if we need it, and then we'll go from there, I believe. Checking out the bathhouse here. Phenomenal. Look how nice and modern it is. Those are all private washrooms you can lock there. Of course, private shower room. But huge, modern, big windows letting light. Still bathrooms. Phone chargers down there, you said, Alysha?
Yeah.
Are those safes?
Yeah, you can put a little padlock on it, you bring padlock, and then there's a phone charger inside.
Wow. This is like phenomenal. Again, they redid all of this. And it just opened like a month or 2 ago, so well done.
Girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh.
Man, they have this little corner here on the path, and it's hashtag Jasper Rocks. And it's like a collection of all these painted rocks, and oh, I'm so bummed I didn't pack any of my painting stuff, but if I would have, we would have been adding to the collection for sure. We just came across this little, I don't know, historic hut. I think it's probably a recreation, but it's an example of some like early fur trader type housing that they would have had here in Jasper National Park. Like long before it was a national park, I'm sure, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We just tried to take some pictures together. I'm pretty sure that none of them turned out, but I guess we'll just have to see.
The rain came back pretty good for a bit. We thought maybe we were gonna miss out on a nice evening, but it's left. I think it's gonna be kind of on and off the whole time, because again, tomorrow's like a high of 13 degrees Celsius, low of 5, and like a thunderstorm coming in, so we're gonna do hot dogs on an authentic wood fire, since there's no fire ban here in Alberta. We lucked out actually, because over there, there it is, the people who were here left a big bundle of firewood already here for us. I think because it's free, they include a big mountain of firewood that you can go and access in your park's camping permit when you camp here at Jasper. So luckily, everyone just goes and loads up, and then when they move on to their next campsite, they leave the firewood. The reason why they provide the firewood is because they don't want you bringing your own firewood in and taking it around, because the reason why Jasper has so many dead trees, like if you go back and watch our Jasper series last year when we went around, all of Wapiti was basically dead because of the pine beetle. The pine beetle just absolutely devastated all of the Rocky Mountains in this area, so that's why this campground was closed so long too, and there's so many open areas over there, because they closed it down for I believe 2 years, took out all of the pine trees that were dead, cleared it all off, and now they're starting fresh. So they provide all the firewood for you. We've got our hot dog kit set up. Alysha's got Chloe outside. We've even got Kitty out on her leash enjoying the grass. So now I'm gonna get split on that wood, get us ready, and this will be the first actual wood fire I think I've had this whole year. No. We had that one in Scotch Creek way back when Chloe was like a month and a half old, but haven't had a wood fire in forever. Let's split some wood.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time.
Alright, well dinner was delicious as always, and of course we had to have a s'more for dessert.
Yep.
Seems like the running tradition around here.
And we have the Hershey's little s'mores pre-packed kit as well. You gotta take advantage of using it if you have it.
Yeah. We got Chloe all ready for bed. She's ready in her sleep sack here. And yeah, I think we're just gonna call it for tonight. It's getting quite late and we had a time change going from BC to Alberta time. And yeah, I mean, we're really happy with our campsite here in the end. It worked out good, getting a nice like forested spot, and it's pretty private here. And as you can hear, there's a ton of squirrels jumping around. And yeah, I mean, the campground's really neat being like redone, and the shower houses and stuff are super cool like we showed you. And of course there are some more open sites where they took all the trees out, and I mean, as long as you know where to book, it's definitely okay. But if you want full hookups, like we showed you before, you're definitely going to be wide open there.
Yeah, which you do get at places like Bear Creek and that kind of stuff in BC too, but there is some open spots. We did stay at the Wapiti campground, and we kind of toured that a bit last year, so if you're interested in camping in Jasper as well, be sure to check out our last year's videos. We can link them in the description down below there as well for you, but if you want to see a tour of Wapiti campground, which is just down the road from here, feel free to check out that video as well, get an idea of which campground between the two you like. And otherwise, I believe we're heading to bed here, everyone. So thank you so much for tuning in and joining the adventure with us. Hope you enjoyed the kind of RV travel vlog series today. And otherwise, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you in the next video.
See you guys.
Yep, take care, everyone.